Hi everyone. Well, new raid coming out next season, either Wrath of the Machine or King's Fall or some version of something from Destiny 1. Should you be saving bounties? All of that sort of stuff. We're going to answer that in this video and which bounties you should be saving. If you just want a spreadsheet, every season that comes out with a raid, me and my friend Kimo sit down and we make this really cool spreadsheet. If you want access to this, I'll have the link in the pinned comment as well as in the description. All you have to do is come to this. You won't be able to edit this, but what we can do is come down to File and then go to Make a Copy. This will save a copy in your Google Drive, which you can then edit. And this is really cool. So it has the name of all the weekly bounties that you should save, as well as a breakdown of the daily bounties you should save. We'll go over this in a second. It has general information about bounties, and then also it has a way for you to track across different characters all of the bounties that you save and that sort of thing. So this is an awesome resource. Go make a copy and use it. Once again, my cat is being cute, but she's in the way of the screen and I can't see. So which bounty should you save? Should you save bounties? Let's start there. If you plan on doing the raid day one, then yes, you should save bounties. The reason being, you only have 3 days to prep from the launch of the season to the raid itself, because Bungie is launching it on that Friday. And these artifact mods are probably going to be a huge help. Now, power won't matter because we are already at the cap. So if you're at the pinnacle cap this season, then you're fine. You don't have to worry about getting to power next season. And so none of the power from the artifact matters, but what matters are going to be these artifact mods. So for instance, like Classy Restoration, think about how broken that would have been if a raid launched this season. Super broken. Anyone with Classy Restoration would have been way more powerful, would have had a huge advantage, and you would be much more likely to complete the raid in that first 24 hours. So if you plan on competing, yes, save as many bounties as possible, save as much XP as possible. Now, which bounties should you save? It's all in the spreadsheet like I just showed, but I'll break it down here. So on Europa, Varix has 4 weekly bounties that rotate 2 and 2. So definitely make sure over these next couple coming weeks you're doing these on all of your characters. Shahan in the Cosmodrome has 2 weekly bounties that you should be doing. The Dreaming City is a brand new one. Petra bounties used to be bugged where they didn't give you a lot of XP. They have been fixed this season. So Petra has 1 bounty that is always there. It's 1 for doing 2 blind well completions, 2 tier 3 blind well completions with the additional unstable charge. And then she has another one that rotates every week. There are 6 Ascendant challenges. She has 6 bounties. Now, unfortunately, I made this video too late. I'm so sorry. If you're just starting now, you're going to miss, I believe, 2 of those, but you can still get 4 of them. So you have, if you start right now, the ability to get 5 weekly, 4 or 5 or 6 or something like that weekly bounties from Petra. Make sure you're doing that on every character. I have the name of the Ascendant challenges in the spreadsheet as well. There are 8 clan bounties that you should start doing. The Moon, there are always 2 at Eris Morn and 2 at the Lectern that you can do on every character. Do them. I believe the Eris Morn bounties do not say they award XP, but they actually do award XP. All weeklies give 12,000, all dailies give 6,000, all repeatables give 3,000 XP. So you want to focus on getting as many weeklies as possible. And then Star Horse is the final one. Star Horse has a weekly that you can save. You can do 1 Star Horse weekly. So those are all the weeklies that you want to do. In total, that is 26 per character. You can hold 63 total quests and bounties across all of your characters. I recommend holding 60, leaving a couple slots open for missions next season. At the launch of the season, you don't want to bug anything out. So if you're holding 26 weeklies, you want 60 total. That leaves you with 34 dailies per character. Now, the way we have dailies broken down is a lot different than it was for like Witch Queen. So you do not care about the powerful drop that comes from this milestone, because if you're grinding bounties, you're already at light. It doesn't matter. What does matter is you want the milestone for completing 8 bounties at each character. So every time, so like if I go to like Shaxx, for instance, if we look at this, every daily I get from Shaxx is 6,000 XP. And then if you complete Shaxx's milestone for completing 8 bounties, you get an additional 12,000 XP on top of that, which is essentially an extra weekly. And so what you want to do is complete as many of those milestones before the raid as possible, because that's just more XP. Now, I have here 8 Crucible, 8 Vanguard, 8 Gambit, 8 Gunsmith, because those are the 4 vendors that have 8 bounty milestones that you want to complete. And then I have 2 destination. And then anytime you, like, let's say, like, for instance, some of you guys are going to miss, like, I'm not going to do like the Gambit, complete 10 Gambit wins on clan. You just want to replace that with another destination of some type. Now, here's where things get a little bit more tailored. If you are a player that plays a ton of Crucible and you think next season, first week before the raid, you're going to go into Crucible, you actually don't want to save those bounties because you're going to be going into Crucible and doing that anyways. You would want to save, instead of 8 Crucible, you want to do like 8 more destination. You essentially want to save the bounties, the daily bounties of the activities that there's no way in hell you're going to have time for in that first week. That's a little bit of extra work if you really want to fine tune your grind. If you just follow this and you just get all of these, you'll be fine. And the most important thing is that before the raid launches, you get your milestone for completing 8 bounties with Shax, Zavala, Drifter, as well as the Gunsmith. And then also, it's worth noting for your destination ones, Finch has a weekly objective to get reputation gained. You have to get 2,000 reputation gained with Finch. Every Finch bounty that you save, which counts as a destination bounty, is 50 reputation. So you won't be able to fully complete that, but if you save a couple Finch bounties, it will actually help with that grind as well to get you another milestone and thus another 12,000 XP. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down below. That's going to be my guide for this season. Good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys, when the raid launches. See you guys.